Chat, y'all don't know this, but before the stream started up, I was about to like start playing Baldur's Gate 3 music because I was like, oh, so this game just doesn't have music, right? And then it started off with that little tune that lasted for all of 30 seconds. So I'm pretty sure that this game doesn't have music. I'm pretty sure that for all intents and purposes, this game only has like the title song, which I'll sometimes be singing to myself, just like playing as if I had like a blown out trumpet. Hey Misfit, welcome in, nice to see you. Take a bat. How's it going? How's it hanging? What's up, nerd? What's up is I'm going on like a small date with my wife. It's our very second date. It's starting to get like super serious, I think. So we're going to like go liberate some Mongols and get them out of the like caves at the in the darkness. It's like so I love me and my wife Arushla are like we're going places. I think she was really impressed by my ability to hold two spears at once and give everyone the outflank maneuver. But yeah, I think she's also impressed by my ability to have like also figured out my audio, figured out why it is that my microphone sounded like shit, like I sounded like I was in a fucking tin can. Cheers. The problem was I'm an idiot. It's like, first off, your boy's an idiot. Your boy's a moron. Your boy's going to play music from a different video game because this game does not have consistent music. But what was going on was my mixer has a preamp to it, and that was making it peak, which is something that happens whenever you have too much gain on something and it maxes out whatever is like, you know, able to be captured. So it starts to just like sound like a McDonald's like order system because there's simply too much gain to it. So I fixed that. I got rid of it. I finally figured out how to get rid of it. And now I think I sound a bit better. And it also took like an hour to figure out how to do audio balancing. So now this should be like loud audio. This should be audible me, as well as equally audible music, even though it sounds incredibly loud to my ears. Alright, cool. Chief Soul? What's going on? He's either deep in thought or dozing. He is holding a package. He's holding his dick. He's pulling his cock out. Don't you hate it whenever you come back from work and you're just like jerking it and you just like fall asleep while you're jerking it? Hey Chief, we're back. You don't believe where we've been, the things we've seen. You know, I tried you to come and see for yourselves. So told you to jerking away. Ah, land of the Uplander. Rush quick, you know. We won't be going anywhere. We won't be seeing any things. Gambling, damn it. It has actually been like several months since we have consistently gambled, so I never remember to pull up Project 64 that has the gambling that I use for gambling. Because we want to go horse racing whenever we go gambling. It's a real thing. Oh shit, that's right. It's about to ask me if I... So, hey, would you like to use your controller? And like, no. I don't want to use my controller. So, but I'll start gambling after this dialogue. Yeah, land of the Uplander. That was quick, but no. We always going anywhere when we see these things. Try to take the Mongols to the surface. We're gonna do it to ourselves. You think we lost our nose? No, we have our reasons. No one said you were cowards. I came to say the way up is clear. We need you. The entire Crusade world needs you. Look, this is the commander of the 5th Crusade. He's calling you to fight with him. Or did something happen I don't know about? When Duag came, she took Dyer. She showed up again? I didn't think she'd be brazen enough. Clearly, I underestimated her. What does she even want coming here? What happened? We waited. Such things should not be rushed. We waited and waited when Duag came. She started talking, she did. Smooth as silk, saying that Uplanders would kill us all. That we needed demon power to overcome them. But no one listened. She didn't like that. And the next day, Dyer went out to gather healing moss. Winduag took her alive. She left a message for us, warning us against trying to get out or else. Now, let me guess. She'll only let you out if you obey her. Winduag, I thought she couldn't stoop any lower. Where's she hiding? How should I know? She's like a shadow. She disappears without a trace. She just slips away. I think I know where she is. Winduag and I had a secret spot where she used to get upset or angry. She'd say she was going to live there forever. A big cave, warm and dry. There's no way to sneak in without being seen. The perfect hideout. Alright, we're gonna get her. It's time to rescue an innocent. And also potentially recruit Winduag, the evil, evil spider lady. Alright. But the people have spoken. It's time for gambling. Alright, place your bets, place your bets. Manage prediction. Start a prediction. Choose your creature. Your choices are Bob-omb, Boo, Thwomp, and Whomp. You have 1 singular minute. Decide your fate. Go for glory. New, managing moderators can support your channel in even more ways. Alright, you mean this? What do you mean by managing moderators? YouTube, what's the difference between a moderator and a managing moderator? In addition, they can manage blocked words and change chat modes. So they can switch between, like, emote only mode? Whack. Pulled up my blue sky for just like the slightest of moments and saw the image of like Halo Combat Evolved where they introduced the invisible elites, and it's Captain Key saying, "Watch out, Chief! The Covenant guards are using some kind of stealth armor," and like Cortana also like telling you like, "Watch out! They're invisible elites," and then they have the fucking audacity to put navigation markers on top of the invisible elites, completely fucking defeating the purpose of the elites being invisible. And like the visual style of some of the Covenant stuff being more like Warframe Orkin rather than the weird purple. Alright. It's time for gambling. Bets are locked in. Our contestants lined to the front. And they're off. Strong starts for all of them. Boo trips up. Whomp is a little bit behind. Bob-omb trips up. Whomp, the man of the people, fucks up. Or never mind. They won't fuck up a little bit. Boo is teleporting. Boo is cheating. Boo wins by a country mile. Choose your outcome. All right, boo. You're a winner. You're a winner in everyone's heart. The man who has stolen everything has gotten nothing in his life fairly. All right, let's go back in it. Making sure to remember to press this button. So that it goes back. All right, secret hideout. There she is. Look who's back. Did Sol come crying that I was holding Jira hostage? What a snitch. You knew her. She was one of us. So what if I knew her? What does it matter? I do what I want. I don't care what other people think. How does this help you? Now Sol will know you have nothing to hold him over? Windowog licks her lips. Her eyes glowing green in the dark. Do not make me say that sentence ever again. Will he find out? How exactly? You really think you're getting out of here? You're alone. We can easily overpower you. I'm not alone, Lan. My master has not left me. Even now I feel his cold breath on my neck. He is watching. There's no one here. He doesn't have to be here to see and know everything. So you've been hiding in this cave the whole time like a rat? Attack me and you'll find out just how I've been spending my time. You've been killing demons. You've been practicing on cave slugs? Won't be much of a fair fight. I had a good teacher. He opened my mind to many things, my master Salvametic. Die, monster! You don't belong in this world. What is a man? A man is a miserable little pile of secrets. I was called here by human hands. No, but really, why is Darren immune to staggered? What did I give him that makes him immune to that? What does he have on him that makes him immune? Dunzo. You're dead. Like, immediately. You simply don't have the action economy. Enough! That's enough! I want to talk to you! What is there to talk about? It's not too late. I, the unworthy window, I will serve you. I realize now, you are the chosen one of the gods. There's never been anyone like you. Allow me to become your slave. Lan looks at his former friend with unconcealed revulsion. This is too much, even for you. Stop it. I can't watch you humiliate yourself. I don't know who you are, but you're not Windowog. I'll be everything my master commands. Give her the good. See, 32 diplomacy. That's fucked up. You made a lot of mistakes, Windowog, but you can atone for them. Admitting your weakness is the only path to true strength. Success! Alright, so it was like 55% chance of working. Cool. You're right, I was wrong. I'm a lonely worm. Capable not of understanding your wisdom, but I will try. I will try like never before. Now I realize I must serve you. The strongest of the strong. Let me become your slave. I think for the first time in your life, you're actually speaking from the heart, would do. But I never understand you. To hell with you. I don't know about the commander, but I'm sick of listening to you. Chat. Chat, I can fix her. I can fix her, chat. I can make her better. I can fix her. I can show her the path to redemption. I can show her to like be a better person. I can I could show her how to like volunteer at soup kitchens. I could show her to like appreciate how to help other people. I could show her how to like be nice. I can fix her. I can fix her chat. Fine, you may join me.
Yes, master. I will do everything you command. Just say the word.
Hey, lad, you didn't expect us to be in it together again, huh? Have to accept your old friend. You realize she'll betray you the moment you turn your back, right? Lan looks at you with distrust, then turns to Windowlog. I don't know why you're doing this, but I know it won't last long. Just a matter of time before you betray us again. I'm definitely going to like find her in the camp, and she's going to be like eating somebody. That said, I don't really like have it in me to. Wait, what is she? She's just a fighter? She's not like an armiger. She's not like an archer fight. She's just a fighter. You can do that. You can do that. Just be a fighter. Just be a normal fighter in this game. Something in my eyes. My glasses were also dirty. No. Continue to love her. She's like going with the, you know, the tried and true classic bow focus. They aim, bigger they are, rapid shot. Okay.
I'll prove I am the best. Only you deserve my obedience.
Only you deserve my obedience. Whatever. Audio diary. The mongrel trader has been ripped apart as if by a pack of wild animals. No, she was just eating. Gets a +1 bonus to attack while using point blank shot. Hey wife, I found another ring. Would you like ring?
The struggles never cease.
My wife, I found a ring. I think you would like this ring as a gift from me. Let's see, can we now speak with Soul? And tell him that, like, yes, we know that Windowog's like a mass murderer. She's a serial killer and a cannibal, and she worships like a dark god, and she will continue to do so forever. But like, I'm gonna keep her on a leash. You returned, but Windowog is still alive. How is that possible? How dare she show up here? You have some nerve. We're your tribe. We brought you up. We loved you. And how did you repay us? Windowog bares her teeth and shrugs. Yank on her chain. Yank on her leash. Only the living can correct their mistakes. Windowog will serve me until she's paid for what she's done. You speak reasonably, but it's not you she hurt. It's easy for you to say. Hope is the strength of the Crusades. That includes the hope of redemption. Commander doesn't like you and me, Chief. He thinks Windowog can atone for what she's done. But personally, I don't believe it. I admitted I was wrong. What else do you need, Lan? My humiliation? Do you want me to lick the Commander's feet? Listen, I know that, like, a person that was important in your community and, like, someone that was very close to us died, but we need to, like, move on from that. She wasn't your tribe. Move on. What do you know? Her death was a huge loss for us all, but the commander is right. We're crusaders, aren't we? We have a duty. We gotta fulfill it. Even if bad things are happening to good people all around us, even if it hurts. Windowog rolls her eyes. Yank on her leash again. Can't put it off anymore. Time for underground crusaders to go to the light. Well, when it's time, it's time. Lead on, Lan. Nope, nope. TDD Tilfin is our commander. He will lead you. Well, Commander, thanks for not forgetting us. We're Crusaders. You are the Crusade Commander. Lead the way, we shall follow. Where's my wife? I don't know. Where is your wife? I know exactly where my wife's at. She's right here. With the spider cannibal evil lady suspiciously close behind her. Why are you listening to Baldur's Gate 3 Sirens? Because this game barely has music. It's like this game does have music, but it's very inconsistent. And like only appears sometimes, and it's weird. It's like games should be having music right now, and yet here we are, musicless. And also like the music in this game is like silent for like minutes at a time, and then plays for 30 seconds. It's weird. Like, I'm pretty sure that the only tracks that this game has is like this overworld exploration track and the title theme. So I said, all right, time to be the manual DJ. It's time to go here we go, and then just like play my own music, which is Baldur's Gate 3 music. So I have made the decree. Alright, time for some overworld exploration. I get to do that now. Oh yeah, that's right. We haven't we haven't finished Are your characters are fatigued? Yes sir, why not? We haven't finished tracking down that dragon.
You get that this isn't.
How's it going, Poketate? Welcome in. What have we done for eating battery acid? Oh, your character fatigued. Who cares? Never mind, I care. I care now. I thought this was going to be like a loot location. My bad. I apologize. I care immensely. Never mind. If we're gonna be like going into a map, life underground is tough, but on the surface you do not have to live by the same harsh rules. You can let your softer side show.
And lose my advantage over these flabby saps who were used to having full bellies and sweet dreams? Yeah, right.
Okay, silence, cannibal. You do not speak to my wife this way. You will listen to my wife. My wife will know what's good for you. Played Smilodons. What do you even have? Hang on a minute. I can actually give her armor because she's a fighter. She's just like a normal fighter. Let's see. If I give you this crown of intelligence, will that let you like figure out that my wife should be listened to? Oh right, she has a speed longbow. That means I can give you the corrosive longbow. There we go. Alright, I have 3 archers in my team. Time to figure out how this will work.
ask nicely.
I will prove my worth.
Miss me already? Who, me?
And one last taste. We'll see how this goes down. We'll see how this goes down for us. Prage. Alright, Windowog.
They'll beg me to stop.
And then she gets like attack an additional time. Excuse me? Lan? Attack? Smilodon. Thank you.
Me.
Cover me, all right?
Alright, as I expected, having a bunch of archers on the team makes it to where, like, things just are annihilated. Imagine being able to hit them, like, as soon as things start up. Wait, what? Hang on a minute. There's more to this place. There has to be.
Follow me. Or don't.
What? King composite longbow? Wait, what? What? Okay, there we go. I looked at the crit threshold in this, and in the this tooltip here, it doesn't tell you that it's a 19 to 20 crit range. Wait, is that it? Is that it? I saw my armor, I was so scared. Where are my foes? You mean to say that I took like a full 8-hour rest for the 2 Smilodons? Motherfucker. Boo. Carcass of a little creature. You spotted the enemies. Here we go. Here's a fight. Here's something. Cultist Conjurer. Alright, hang on a minute. Hold up.
You called?
Don't mind me.
Make me big around.
Welcome your company.
Oh, sorry. I hit him with a prayer on accident. One shot. Immediately destroyed. No, we'll... Okay, alright, I understand. I get it. My bad, I'm sorry. Go, my scout. So... the difference between Lan and Windowog is that Lan gets access to, like, more movement speed. What?
It's no use.
Damn. He gets the bigger movement speed, and he's got the key powers, so he can give himself an. Most importantly, he can give himself an extra attack each round. That's the biggest thing.
I'll split you in half.
Just eat them. Just rip through them. Rip and tear.
Endure this.
They're a bunch of nerds. Whatever. Rip them apart. Eat them apart. Get them down. Take their scrolls. It's the only thing they have of value. They're books, they're words. Actually, I gotta go use the bathroom. I know that it's like record, like, no, actually, I think the record for starting up streaming and like me having to go use the bathroom is like 10 minutes. But like, just hold up a second. I gotta go use the bathroom. Hold on. Just hold on. Just hold up. I'll be back in a bit. So, I activate the monster compendium. I walk in. Crowd control is super fun. Charge me 1,000 gold and I've lost 3 items. My bone sword! Go, my cow. Go, onwards, cow. Cow, the nuke is coming. Cow, the nuke is coming. It's not my fault if you become... He lives. I don't. Because I was doing a joke. He just faded away. He just fucking disappeared.
You just fucking hit the bricks.
What?
What the? What the?
What?
He spawned out of nowhere!
Ah, finally, the magnifying glass. Now I can see who asked. Aha! Let's go, dude. I can be a menace. The amphibian assault. I have both the reach and the low ground. This will be the last time that you tell me that you're going to turn me into a leather purse or a fine pair of boots. My shit broke. I cannot repair items during a battle. I have another. You thought that I was done? No, I carry 2 spears. Run could possibly be ending due to lack of food. If we do not obtain foods soon. Never mind. The run is ended by another boulder. What did I say? The boulder will kill us. I saw that boulder at the very last second as I was opening up the door, and we get a solid chimeric freak Halo Grunt edition. Love it. I love the Halo Grunt. The Halo Grunt is possibly like the greatest little mook of an enemy that we have ever seen in video gaming, and I love him.
Desmond, a dark joke type creature from a place that we're very certain is either in the southern hemisphere, so it doesn't actually exist because the Earth is a circle, or from some form of dodeca triangle, because why else would it be on the dollar bill? Desmond is known for tax fraud, ad dodging,
Wrongfully taking custody of my own damn floor.
and observing from afar with glowing eyeglasses and steepled hands. Recommended strategy for dealing with Desmond is by turning on a light and wearing a talisman of freshly mown grass shortly after bowing 4 times to a person with awful opinions.
Also, like, you've been watching since the Noida streams. That's like, and you're like still around. The Noida was like forever ago, dude. Thanks. Like that's it. Thanks. Appreciate it, dude. I think I can still clutch this out. As long as I'm careful. Me being known for my ability to be careful. I say as I drop a explosive canister right in front of myself. Yes. I'll be okay. And I think the follow thing will the follower goal will update to like, I don't know, 100 or something. This game does its best to fucking contrive to murder you. Somebody has already died to fall damage. Cool. Fuck. Okay, in my defense. Oh my gosh, I killed
I killed his babies.
Oh no.
Kicked her right in the miscarriage.
Damn. Stop it, what the fuck?
Half paying attention to your herd masturbate. Yeah, sometimes I just have to like throw out some weird sex shit every so often. Like, wait, hold up, what's what's Tilfin talking about again? Is it dicks? Is it that person called Cider Dixon? I can't believe that he would field a call to Dixon Cider live on stream. Or I don't know, Michael Hunt. Who's this Michael Hunt guy? I don't know, you never heard of Mike Hunt? He's pretty popular, pretty big, gets around. Don't know where to go and every door requires a key. It's true. That's I think that's like the most average horror game experience. Yeah, like Residential Evil. Excuse me. What the hell? Resident Evil came out, and then every single video game after, or every single horror game after.
All right, I'm back. I'm returned. I'm here. We get volume back. Can I trust this game with music? No. No, we're back to harpy songs. And we keep walking. Carcass of an unknown creature. Resident Evil? Residential evil? Evils that are within my residences? The evils that are lurking within my millennial gray walls? Because we all know that that gray color is what millennials love. It is only because the millennials love that gray color that it became so ubiquitous in all the properties that we rent and not own. Hi, Leaf. How's it going? We have an evil cannibal within our midst now. It's fucked up. Not sure how I feel about this. I feel like I can fix her. Why do they glow?
Make way.
Hey, Jana! On your footsteps, he turns around abruptly, but the anxious expression on the face quickly gives way to an amiable smile. Commander, it's good to see you. It seems you found the time to visit a quiet backwater after all. It looked like you were frightened by my arrival. Ah, nah, you startled me, that's all. It was my overactive imagination. Still can't get used to living in such a small village. The town where I grew up was a good deal larger. It was located near a trade route, so there were always lots of new faces and plenty of people bustling around. Here, though, is different. The moment you step outside the village, you're all alone. You can walk for miles in any direction with only the birds and animals for company. This is, of course, the way Earth still teaches us to live. Truth be told, it still makes me feel a little uncomfortable. What were you looking at the trees for? Save for yourself. He points to one of the branches, and among the leaves, you notice a small doll made of grass and seaweed, tied with blue ribbon. I keep finding them here in the grove. I think it's some kind of local ritual. I've asked the villagers to tell me what it means, but they won't give me an answer. I just don't understand the reason for all the secrecy. How do you like living here? I'm getting used to the way of things. I still get the occasional sidelong glance from the locals, but that's not surprising. After all, I'm just some stranger who decided to show up without an invitation and settle down in the village. The church warned us about this, so caution to be expected at first. I just have to do my best to earn their trust. I heal, purify the water, give blessings. Sooner or later, they'll accept me as one of their own. Show me around the village. Yeehaw! Oh, he's actually following us. I thought we were going to follow him. Nope. Alright, Windowwag. We're not going to eat a single person. You understand? We're gonna walk into this village, we're gonna be nice, and we're not gonna try and eat people. Oh god, that's a Hydra. What's a Hydra doing here? Why is Hydra here?
I will resist.
How much health does it have? It's got like 60. Dude, this Hydra is the most bitch Hydra I've ever seen. Die. That'll teach you to mess with us. Something's got them all worked up. That's the second time they crawled out this month. So let them come. It's not the first time and it won't be the last. But what's the matter? They can't hurt us, and we can use their hides to make lots of waterproof coats and cloaks. Marco, Melissa, I'd like to introduce you to someone. This is TTB Tilfin, commander of Crusades, the one I told you about. Now, a real hero in our little backwater. It's so nice of you to drop by. We never had anyone so important come visit. Ruck acts are important, but sometimes it's good to leave the front lines and talk to ordinary people living ordinary lives. Hydras are usually far more dangerous. That beast was not at his full strength. I can tell you have such an eye for such things. Well, of course he does. He's the commander of the Crusade. He probably could have told you all that with his eyes shut. It's all thanks to our mother, Icy Real. She takes care of her children and won't let anyone hurt them. She fills our nets with fish and drives away the monsters. And if she don't drive the beasts away, she'll weaken them so we can kill them and harvest their hides. Who's Icy Real? She's right there. Do you think this was a selling? Nah, it'd take a half a day's rowing before you reach that river. It's big, to be sure. Very important. The selling flows through at least a dozen countries. But where would the great selling be if it weren't fed by thousands of little streams and creeks, such as our dear Icy Real? The people of Chili Creek hold the river in great reverence. Wow, no shit. You think that I could like figure that one out? It's like, oh, this here's our little river. We like it. It provides us everything that we need. It's really good. We like our river. It's like, oh, did you know they like kind of like almost nearly worship it? Shut up, Jernoff. You're the kind of asshole that would put like. You're the kind of asshole that would like make campaign evolved and then have like Cortana say a bunch of tutorial messages. You fucking. Have you ever been attacked by demons? I ain't never seen any. Our mother Icy really keeps us safe. She never let such abominations get near us. What are the dolls? No, not much to tell really. No local custom. Just a ritual. Alright, got it. You two looked very confident when you were giving orders to the other village during the fight. You in charge here? Well, how should I put this? Our village is too small to be anyone in charge. We just happen to know a thing or two about using weapons, so if some nasty creature comes crawling out of the river, we give the orders. When it comes to fishing or fixing nets, we'll be the ones following. We're not an army, and there are no officers here. We all live together, solve our problems together, and serve Icy Real together. Though, truth be told, it's only been the last few years that people have really started to listen to us. Well, that villagers kept to themselves. No one wanted to go pooping their noses into anyone else's business. When we first came up with the idea to start trading on the river, the other villagers stubbornly dug in their heels. But after money and goods began to flow to the village, they changed their minds. That's right. How you change their minds is just like, go ahead and fucking do it. I gotta go. And it's like, oh yeah, maybe this is a good thing. That's right. It is a good thing, and you should just do it. That's how you change your mind. Oppressor's gloves. Confirms a crit. -2 saving throws and against mind affecting. Okay, that might be good if you're like running the Cornig Smash or the Dazzling Display feats, but I'm not. So like, whatever. Yeah, give it a whatever out of 10. Game Duel, you got it. I can Game Duel. What we got with Game Duel? There was a beat 'em up that came out somewhat recently. I think this might be it. It was like a. I know it's not Avowed. I can't. The problem is I can't remember names. The problem is I have like the entirety of my Steam library here, but not a drop to drink. Absolve? That might be it. No. Do I have? Wait, hang on a minute. It feels like that's really, really close to the name. That feels really, really close. There's no way this is a Metroid game, is it? It is a Metroid game. Metroid 2? Super Metroid? Fusion! Metroid Fusion! There we go. Fuck! I saw the O-win and thought, yeah, Fusion. Then I should have fucking known, dude. Like, that's not the Fusion suit. I'm an idiot. Your boy's a fucking moron. Your boy got off of work at like 11 o'clock in the morning. Your boy got to like only go into work for like 2 or 3 hours, and then you came home and you started playing Power World as opposed to like turning on the stream and playing Pathfinder for another 8 fucking hours. Your boy's a goddamn idiot. Monster works all, you can't go wrong. I knew it wasn't Dragon's Dogma, but you know it. The mouse works all, you can't go wrong. It's not Dishonored. Don't look at how I spelled that. World of Warcraft? Correct franchise, wrong saga. So it's like Hearthstone? There we go. Shit. I feel like I know the game that this guy is from. I feel like I should know this. It's definitely not Jack from Jack and Daxter. Samurai Goro. Easy. Easy. I know that arm. I know that fucking pose. Also, that's specifically F-Zero GX. That's his F-Zero GX model. Alright, sick. I gained old successfully. Villager, Gurnaw. Just take their shit. They got all this stuff like lying around in boxes outside. Like, it's mine now. I don't know if they know this or not, but like, it's mine now. It's mine. It's yummy. I want all this. I want all this trash that's in their inventories. It's my garbage now. That spoon, mine. Dude, I really need to get. I really need to get sweet potatoes, because I really like using sweet potatoes in stews and soups and whatnot. I like using sweet potatoes as a cooking ingredient. They blend very, very well with direwolf, yeah, just whatever, kill them. Just explode them.
Can we rest now? No? How about now?
No, I was further reminded of just how much I enjoy sweet potatoes as a food. Whenever I made the southwestern crispy onion stuff from the other day, they did have like the cilantro, the cilantro. Does it have an N? I'll never know. But Plague Smilodon. Huh.
Distract them for me.
And a plagued bear. Oh boy.
Can't you just die already?
I'll rip you apart!
Cilantro. Hit sequel to Balatro. Balatro. Cilantro. Cal? There are jokes to be made here. I have to bounce off this somehow. Randomized soaps. Pick 3 soap flavors. Occasionally you have like the really good like zesty build. Right, where you can actually build for zest flavors. Just be like, oh yeah, it's basically like having an orange in there. It's a nice citrusy flavor. Like, no, not me. Unskippable title. You're right. You got to go through the piles of piss to get through this through this stream. The piss that has been augmented by cilantro. Cilantro? Still haven't figured it out. Still haven't learned. In order to sit down, you have to like go through this mysterious barrier. Like how some places will have like an air barrier whenever you open up the door. Cilantro? I think you're lying to me. I think you're trying to get the better of me. I think you're trying to give me in a gotcha. I think like you put a rake down on the ground and you're trying to get it like snap up into my face. I think you're trying to get me to step on a rake. So, Windowog, just yank on her leash. She's been naughty. Slang with a super soaker. I probably deserve it. I probably know what I've done. I'll fight back, but I don't know what I've done. Spotted the enemies? No. Everyone's exhausted? Yeah. Visit the court and talk with the mattress. I don't want to though. I've suddenly stopped caring entirely about the Azada court. Commander, forgive me for bothering you with a personal matter, but I just wanted to say how grateful I am to you. During the attack on Dresden, I did not exactly cover myself in glory. You had every reason to throw me out of the army or send me to condemn, yet you supported me. You helped me regain my footing and continue to fight. You will not regret this decision, I swear. I will never let that again. Help me feel better. Thank you. I have conquered my demons. Cool. More Hell Knights? Paralictor. Knight Commander TTV Tilfin. We are representatives of the Hell Knights in the no man's land of the World Wound. Paralictor Emanos Rinth from the Order of the Gate, Paralictor Lorena Tai from the Order of the Pike, and Paralictor Garen Diothen from the Order of the Pyre. After introducing them, all three turn to Rigel in unison and give curt nods. The elf turns his gaze to you. His voice is dry and his speech fastidiously formal. We have come to officially greet the commander of the 5th Crusade on behalf of the coalition of the Hell Knights Orders. The Orders have been and remain fundamentally opposed to demons and demon worshippers. We will continue to act in the no man's land of the Whirlwind as an allied force to your armies. Are you willing to participate in joint operations? That is not possible at this time. The Orders are following their own plans. The majority of our forces are deployed far to the west. We are thereby helping you by drawing the attention of the demon armies. Paralytic Daring's decision to hand over part of his force to you to command was done on his own initiative, but the other orders and even other chapters of the Order of the God Claw have their own objectives. Alright, welcome in. Thank you, Commander. Is that all you wanted to say? One more thing. Our chapters, together with our troop led by Paralytic Daring, intend to establish an outpost, or rather, a fortified transfer point for our operations. We have found suitable ruins from the First Crusade, and we have begun making them fit for habitation. When the outpost is ready, you will be entitled, as our ally, to make use of the facilities for rest and sustenance when you are making forays deeper into the wound. On that, we shall take our leave. Nice! I like that. The unit is expendable with the best service you prize being somewhere fucking else. Hey, Braddock. Welcome in. Nice to see you. Hell Knights are like solo operatives. They definitely view themselves as expendable. They're like they're all like tracer mains. They're all like going all in the back lines. Alright, nothing against mongrels, but like mongrels get out. Greybor and Ember get in. Every single Hell Knight doing their best not to say that like they want to be the last action hero, but like they totally want to be the last action hero. I should probably talk to Windowog at some point. Just like engage in conversation with her. Bloody trail. You want me into this location? Yeah, sure. Dark splotches of dried blood are visible on the ground. Its foul, pungent scent awakens the predatory instinct of the hunt. Everything nearby is splattered in blood, as if a battle took place here. Someone slaughtered a herd of goats. That this blood belongs to neither human nor goat. Its sulfurous odor indicates that this is the blood of a rare fire-breathing dragon. Injured and exhausted, the fleeing dragon stopped here to rest. The commander decides to... That's not happening. So we asked the assassin for advice. The dwarf points confidently to the south. The dragon's lair is hidden somewhere along the mountain gorges. Artisan's Tower. Dude, the range at which this dragon flies is incredible. Someone on the road. Oh shit. Commander and his followers are traversing the mountains, trying to track down the female wound worm that has lately been wreaking havoc around Dresden. The dwarf leading the party approaches the edge of the cliff, and points down the ruins of a tower built upon the rock 300 feet below. Its very existence raises a number of questions. Who would dare to build the tower here, so close to the demons? Why would they erect it here at the bottom of a canyon? An expert analysis of the tower structure provides the answers. Numerous features in its design indicate the building dates back to the golden age of the Aslanti Empire. It is several times older than the World Wound. It was originally constructed on top of a mountain, where the cataclysm changed everything. The tectonic plates shifted, causing the tower to sink to the bottom of a newly formed canyon, and the mountains rose up around it like the jaws of a predator, ready to snap shut and bury it beneath the rock forever. The ancient ruins have been abandoned for ages, barely visible amidst the steep cliffs. The tower would have remained hidden had the commander's party not discovered it by following the trail of blood. The dwarf signals that it is time to descend. I think the commander... would rather take, the opportunity to reload, because the commander did not know that there would be like an immediate like encounter. The party is fatigued. I don't want to go into this fight against the dragon fatigued, you know? You want to enter this location? Ask the assassin. Go to the Shrine of Sacrilege. Sure, why not? We can go to the Shrine of Sacrilege a little bit fatigued. We can have a little bit of fatiguing as a treat. We can be a little bit tired.
Move aside.
We are immune to the effects of exhaustion.
I won't let you hurt
huh?
my friends.
What? Great? Huh? Wait a minute. Greybor has that, Greybor has his breastplate. That is capable of doing friendly fire. Oh. Oh. I didn't know this. This is unfortunate.
I will resist.
Make way. Simply business.
So we start up combat just by like everybody taking points of damage from what? Everybody taking points of damage from Greybor's armor. It's like everybody standing around Greybor is just also going to get hit.
Cover me, all right? Can't you just die already?
A group of Baos? Yeah, sure, whatever, man. Yeah, whatever. Just roll over them. Every so often, I'll think about like Larian Studios talking about like trying to balance combat encounters with just like how long it takes, because CRPGs have so much going for them, but then it takes like 10,000 years to get through like a single simple combat encounter. So as like Baldur's Gate 3 was coming out, there was like a news article where they talked about the concept of popcorn fights. And I feel like the grand vast majority of the combat encounters in this game have been popcorn fights, where they're supposed to be like quick and dirty and like kind of easy. And those are the ones that I just like switch over to like real-time combat and just like, all right, go nuts, whatever. I don't need to play the game.
Take a look.
Just fuck them up.
At least try to entertain me.
Like fighting a whole bunch of Baos? Yeah, sure, whatever. I might take a little bit of damage, but whatever, man. Which is like, I think the
This is my kind of
one of the things why it is that I would want to play a harder difficulty. Like that would be the single biggest reason for why I would want to play a harder difficulty, but like at the same time, like harder difficulty would be fucking insufferable sometimes.
Distract them for me.
There it is.
It's your time.
Cannot find path to target brother.
You're in my way. I'll split you in half.
fuck you mean? Bismuth is dead. That being said, I don't think we particularly care. Hey, I hate to say it like this, but like, I'm not quite sure if we cared. I didn't activate her lucky dice.
Time to share your treasures.
Leave my little dragon alone! My dragon bites back. My dragon kills you back.
Might be trap, might be treasure. This is my kind of work. Out of my sight. You can handle it, right?
The sacrament is corrupted. Kill the heretics. May they know the power of the great titans, the true masters of the world. Hey. Hey now. Gormandizer. If I just like put you over here in this corner. I'm just gonna go ahead and like glitter dust. I don't know why, but I feel the need to do so. I feel like it would be important for me to do so. Adhesion. Like honor surge? I don't know that I should really like take care of the Glabrizu first. Considering how he's just like a little guy and he's about to like do that number. But like I'm already like halfway through killing this guy. Hey, brother? It's fucked up.
Desna, guide my hand.
Just wiped out a dude. Wait, hang on a minute. Why did they get attacks of opportunity? I'll never know. The Dungeon Master can't explain this to me. It's like I'll never fucking know. Got it. Okay, cool. So anyways, he dies.
Simply business.
Make your peace.
Scorch him. Volgus. Breath of Life. Okay, Breath of Life is the one that you want to cast. Breath of Life also like makes him automatically stand up. Yay, I did it! Short sword blitz cut. Bypasses any type of damage reduction. Cool. Ivu spin. Oh, cool. The slabs that we need for the nameless ruins. Sick.
I sense something.
I mean, it's for Ninio, so like, who cares? But like, sick. Cool. Nice. Alright, is this game allowed to have music again? Does the game have music? Is this game currently playing music? Does it know how to do that? I don't hear any music. I don't hear any sounds. It sounds like once again, like I'm gonna have to like scream at audio, but it doesn't. It's not something that I can scream at and fix. Like I have my microphone. It's just silent. It's just dead silent. It's just a dead silent video game. It wants you to be like immersed. It's like Tears of the Kingdom. Or Breath of the Wild. Alright, now we rest here. Say your life is hard, but I would happily trade my life for yours, even for a day. You have friends, a place in the mortal world, and dreams. You offer me a deal? Is this some kind of dreaming trap? You gonna take over my body or something like that? No way, sister. I ain't gonna fall for it. My wife would never do that. My wife would never snatch your body. Someone on the road. Alright, sick. Choose the path of the overgrown bushes. Commander decides to take the path to the right, which leads through thick foliage and overgrown bushes. It is most likely full of dangerous vegetation, possibly even carnivorous plants. These plants are difficult to distinguish from their less hazardous counterparts. Only a skilled botanist or a wild animal native to the area might know the specimens pose no threat to humans, and which ones to be avoided at all costs. The commander chooses Woljif. This turns out to be a smart decision. The local predators tend to avoid the most poisonous plants. At the end of the trail, Woljif noticed the recently mummified corpse of a female mountain cat, fell prey to a thicket of blood-sucking vines. The path comes to an abrupt end. A recent rock slide has destroyed this section of the trail, leaving behind only a few footholds for those brave enough to attempt the crossing. The commander's allies hastily tie themselves together with a rope, hoping to prevent a fall if anyone loses their footing. The dwarf silently indicates his mountaineering equipment. If they choose to climb down the mountain cliff, they will be able to get back onto the path and avoid the dangers ahead. The commander, once again, chooses Woljif. The commander of the companions ascend lower and lower, leaping from one ledge to another. Thanks to his combat expertise and presence of mind, Woljif does not panic or make a single mistake. He skillfully leads his followers across a treacherous terrain, and eventually they reach a secure rock ledge. With a cry of warning, the dwarf points to the sky. Giant birds of prey ominously circle overhead. Their beak morphology indicates their carnivorous nature, and their large size suggests they consider those climbing down the cliff to be prospective prey. It is common for them to fling their quarry against the cliffs and then feed on the carcasses. With ear-piercing shrieks, they swoop into formation and dive down to attack. The commander gives the order to scare off the birds. I scream at them. Nope, fuck. I failed. TTV Tilford falls like a stone towards the tower below. His allies reach out to catch him, and succeed, unfortunately. TTV Tilford clings to his allies, pulling them down as he plummets through the air. The safety rope grows taut as each member of the party is dragged over the precipice, one after the other. Amidst a cacophony of shouts and muffled screams, the commander and his followers hit the ground with a resounding thud. Luckily, the ledge was not high enough for the fall to be fatal, but they cover the rocks around them with spattered blood and torn bits of clothing as they tumble towards the dragon's lair. The dwarf leading the party tries to desperately slow its descent with a small axe and curses furiously, punctuating his numerous obscenities with occasional prayers to Norgorber. Norgorber? That sounds like a name that I would come up with if I'm just like fumbling the fuck around. Well, this is a real mess. Norgorber doesn't favor us today. You again? Come to finish me off? This old dotted up part of your plan to distract me as well. I will devour you whole, and your death will be slow and agonizing, you parasites. You're awfully wicked and you're mean to my friends. I won't feel sorry for you at all when they teach you a lesson. Kill her! Kill her right now! If she starts to breathe fire, everything around here will burn! Die, monster! You don't belong in this world. Paste. Alright, so everybody's about to die from one singular fire breath. And why are we all fatigued? I specifically said don't fatigue. What if I like save scum that? Nobody's gonna stop me. No, nobody will think worse of me. That's after rest. Someone on the road. What about the steep and dangerous path to the left? Most agile. Mobility once again. Ah, the birds. Ah, the birds. We fucked up. The birds. The birds are fucked up, brother. The birds hate us. I don't think it really particularly matters, but like the dangerous side to the left has like 2 mobility checks that are really easy for Woljif to pass. Never mind. Well, we might be here for a little bit. We might be here for a small bit as I like force out a positive end to this all. Nope. The birds. One more time. If I don't succeed this one last time, then I'll just like roll with it. Because I don't think that I can succeed that last athletics check, like, at all. And I'm pretty sure that the nature check also isn't
Let's make this
able to be succeeded.
I'll split you in half.
So I think this might actually be like one of the better outcomes, just to have like, don't let her set the tower on fire. I must study the books.
Simply business.
Yeah, well, okay, all right. At least Darren's still up. At least Darren's still alive. Unfortunately, however, my wife. All right. Challenge evil. Wait. There's no way that I can settle up onto Ivu. Ivu's too tiny.
Smear them.
Give Woljif mirror image. Otherwise, he will die in one turn.
It's your time to cease to exist.
All right, cool. Amazing. Incredible.
I will resist.
And he didn't get back up. That's that means that he's dead anyways, right?
Cover me, all right?
That's always what that means. You revive a
You're in
character
my way.
and then like they're like knocked down. So like it doesn't really fucking matter that you just revived them. Because then they have to like stand back up while they're in melee, and because attacks of opportunity is like a big fucking murderer. It's simply too fucking bad. It's like, alright, time to stand up. Die. I didn't die. Holy shit.
Out of my way.
Prepare yourself.
Get off me, you vile parasites! And then she runs away. She'll set everything on fire. Oh no, we're just allowed like a part 2.
Missed me already.
All right, let me see. Let me see about like buffing the party.
Where else would I be?
Character is staggered. Why are you staggered? What are you staggered for? Why is everyone also fatigued?
I appreciate privacy.
I have like no extra healing potions. This is unfortunate.
I shall not be swayed from my path.
Oh, the waiting's never fun.
Let's see. Delay poison, communal.
I won't.
Fuck! I took too long. I give myself one more try. Woljif. Woljif. Alright. Let's take a look at this, right? 28 minus 17. I have to roll an 11 in order to win this. That's like a 45% chance of me doing this. That's like a weighted coin toss. I have done this like 6 times in a row, and I have not gotten a single success on this. This is horseshit. This is horseshit. It continues to fucking lie to me. It's like the game like knows that I've been saving like loading. It's like, the birds, the birds, the birds. There we go. All right, you complained one time. There we go. That's what you do. You like call them up.
I will prove my worth.
Ask nicely. Smile.
All right, now I can
The
like
world's not ending just yet.
take the rounds to buff.
I must part with everything demonic in me.
Missed me already.
Desna, please. Allow me to keep my lovely, irresistibly beautiful wings.
Listening to my wife. Say like, oh, my beautiful wings. And your wonderful figure. And like everything that's good about you. Let's try to get as close as we can to the dragon without making any noise. Don't take it by surprise. We've kept up on the toothy old lizard without her noticing us. It's a pleasure working with real professionals. Let's get a little closer. We can attack when she least expects it. I know you are in league with those little parasites who wounded me. They sent you to spy on me. They thought I wouldn't crave the crunch of your old bones. They were wrong. I've always had a special liking for the taste of elven flesh, but I do love to play with my food. What can you offer me in exchange for your pathetic life? Perhaps I won't kill you if you manage to impress me. A story. Stories are all I have, but some of them are priceless, more valuable than any treasure. This I can offer you in payment. Stealth. I have a particular item on me. Its odor was quite sinister, so I think you'll appreciate the story. The storyteller produces a small bundle from his bag and opens it to reveal a golden signet ring. As he holds it up in his shaking hands, the old man's voice suddenly changes. His tone grows shrill and angry, taking on exaggerated qualities of doing a mocking imitation of someone else. Everything in this throne room is so cheap and vulgar. Jamandi Aldorti knows nothing about luxury. Another sorry provincial excuse for an aristocrat, and yet I still must bow my head and smile politely at these sword-wagging half-wits. These poor souls have never known anything more than luxurious in their life than the rural parody of a palace. I must convince them that I am at their mercy. Ha! Soon they will all beg me for mercy, but I'll see that they're given none, or my name isn't Tatuccio. And look at these fool idiots who want to become a baron. What a parade of louts. A whining, bumbling bore, more beard than face, who drones on and on. An insolent, unwashed wench carrying around a dull gardening tool as her weapon of choice. An undead sadist carrying an endless amount of emotional baggage from her childhood. She's actually alright, to be fair. But as for the infuriating halfling who never shuts up, how I long to take that little journal of hers and shove it into her blubbering mouth so she'll choke on and be quiet. A worthless creature who clings like a limpet to someone far more important. My greatest rival, a dark horse. Well, consider this entire performance dedicated to you. This night will be long and bloody. The mercenaries will storm the palace, kill this useless rabble, hopefully starting with all my rivals. But they won't touch me, for I possess a token of immunity. A ring with King Irovetti's personal coat of arms. After all, it is I who must lead the expedition to stolen lands. Not for stupid titles or glory. Oh no! Ha! Imagine becoming that fool Jamandi's bootlicker until the end of your life. No! My precious witless little soldiers will procure something a lot more valuable than a barony in the middle of nowhere. Is this like a Kingmaker reference? I think these are references to Pathfinder Kingmaker. I'm unsure, but I feel like that is the case. Something precious is hidden in the stolen lands. A wooden sword created by someone who was truly powerful. Nothing like the pathetic scraps of metal worn by these pompous Eldori simpletons. No, it is a true instrument of fate. It's a pity I don't know how to use it myself, but King Irovetti will pay me an obscene amount of money for it. Fortunate enough for an eternity of endless debauchery. Not to mention the little bonus he'll give me for Jamandi's venture collapsing like a house of cards. Merely a trifle, really. Barely buys you a palace in Absalom. And then, oh, Calistria. This stinkpot with a sword has started flapping her jaws again. Why can't she just shut up? Her manners are worse than the kobolds. Be careful now, Tartuzio. Don't let anything slip about Jamandi. I hope this loudmouth gets stabbed tonight. It's not like you're being kept prisoner. If you don't want to wait, you can always return to the mountains, or whatever other place you crawled from. I especially advise you to do so if you don't know who the Eldori sword lords are. The dragon keeps quiet. Finally, she speaks, her voice loud and demanding. How interesting. What happened next? She's sneaky. She's distracted. Attack now. To battle! We got the good ending finally. We got the ending where we get to hear the story of Pathfinder Kingmaker references. Unfortunately, everyone except for him is going to be hasted. And my phone's going to go off. I am so incredibly happy that I have wireless headphones again, that have wireless earbuds for use at work again. Because I have had like the past couple of days where I have been forced to be contained within my own thoughts. And just sit around like driving around at the speed of sound.
I'll split you in half.
With absolutely nothing to distract me. Not like prevent me from like driving, distract me, but like absolutely nothing to like fill my brain. Nothing to distract my brain.
Simply business.
You're fucking with me. Ow. Ow. What is that cone? Excuse me? Oh, wait, never mind. Hang on a minute. I thought she also got Ursula. Never mind. She's got like the better part of like all of us. We're not displaced yet though. That is odd. Shit. Is there a wall there? There is. There's a wall there. All right. That was how many coin flips I lost? 2, 3, 4 coin flips in a row. Somebody get on that. What's the possibility on that? What's the probabilities on that? Don't let the dragon get off the ground. She's set everything on fire. That encounter is so much easier when she hasn't buffed herself with concealment. Darren, you're one singular channel. And we gotta go. We gotta get around. We gotta get up to her.
Why not both?
Go, Ivu. Did I summon a demon? Well, did I summon a demon, or is that like a multi-armed like snake lady up there? Greybor looks with satisfaction at the surrounding carnage. That's a job well done. You could use her head to decorate your tent. I'm going back to Dresden. It's been a real pleasure working with you. I think we should continue working together.
I'm ready to offer you my services. As you can guess, a full contract will be more expensive than a one-time job. I think 12,500 gold would be a fair price.
Give him 25.
It is always a great pleasure to work with a client who can tell a professional from an amateur. It's rare these days to find someone who appreciates high-quality work and is willing to pay for what it's worth. I think this is the beginning of a long and productive partnership.
Okay, the Merilith is mine. Merilith is my friend. Magic trap is now old and dysfunctional after centuries of disuse. It would once have irreversibly blinded any thief who gazed upon it. She's temporarily blinded me. Bitch, you blind forever. In a shorter period, it would let out a chilling howl to raise the alarm. Fortunately, the enchantment has worn off, so your ears have been spared. Bracers of abrupt onslaught. Mirror makes a sneak attack. Deals additional die 6 damage. Hey, Woljif. What gloves you got? So, braces of armor, who cares? Just don't take damage. Just don't get hit, forehead. Oh, wait, I forgot to loot the dragon. Half of the pair. +2 circumstance bonus on attack rolls and circumstance bonus AC when standing 10 feet from another person that has this. Alright, cool. Scrolls. I imagine that all these things that have like the loot activation are things that I would not be able to loot if the dragon had like burned down the tower. Alright, storyteller. Show me what you got. Search the bookshelves. Alright, never mind. He ain't got nothing. To the ruins. I see how it is, old man. You have spry young idiots willing to ow. Who? Mandragora? Can I demoralize him? Fail! Never mind, I cannot. Are we hasted? No, we're not. Can I haste us? Yes. Hey! Stop slapping my dragon like that.
Prepare yourself.
I don't like you!
It's your time to cease to exist.
It's your turn to cease to exist. Scorching Ray is a very solid spell. Having the ability to just like continuously cast it is nice. Why are we still in combat? Excuse me? Why do I still hear boss music? The remix on why do I hear boss music? Why do I continue to hear boss music? Ah, there we are. I found why we still hear boss music. Somebody slapped my wife. It's time to fuck them up.
You're in my way.
Two of them. Also, why is it a spell eater? Immunities have mind effect, repulsion, poise, charm, stun, polymorph. Nope, it's not their immunities that makes them a spell eater.
Surrender or else.
Dispel magic. Okay. That might be it. That could be a reason. Alright, Bismuth, let's see if you can't do it. No, Bismuth didn't do it. Darren, can I just like...
Out of my sight.
Yeah, alright.
Distract them from me.
Desna, guide my hand.
I'll split you in half!
Why is this silent Mandragora just like not doing anything? He's silent, not the inactive. I need to check. Was there...
I will sear your demise. Time to share your treasures.
Make your peace.
There's nothing here. There continues to be nothing here. Can I go in here?
How much longer, I wonder?
Is there anything in this room? There is. There's one thing. What is it? Kineticist rod. Intriguing. One day I might play as a kineticist.
Or don't.
It's like I know that I was saying that I like playing a psionic character in D&D 3.5. Kineticist feels like the closest thing to a scion
Something is not right here.
that I can remember, at least. They get key blasts.
Move aside.
Did I do everything? Did I loot everything? Search the bookshelves. Bring anything with ancient... Dude. Brother, my guy. I think I... Oh. There's one last thing over here, I think. No? There's more? No. I didn't search this last corner over here. And possibly another corner. There's almost certainly more corners that I've, like, not looked at. Like, dude, there's no way that I would be able to, like, play Mecha Chameleon.
Make way.
Ah, here we go. That's an actual bookshelf. There it is. There's the elven notes. Faint purple glow emanates with a crystal-shaped hull. Its edges are chipped and cracked, suggesting that whatever it contains has been forcibly removed. Splendid! Let's get out of this place as soon as possible. All this smoke makes it difficult to breathe. We'll meet in Dresden. Sick.
How much longer, I wonder?
To the ruins. Where is exit? I feel like that should be a very fair question. There wasn't an exit in the ruins area, right? Is the exit like out over here? Do I just like go back the way I came? Yes. All right. Sick. Destroy and click loot. It never works. I have to do my best to like not observe, to not use the powers vested in me to like look at information. To not click on an application, like click on like another thing and say like, oh, I can see this. Commander, unexpected reinforcements have arrived. Not from the Queen this time. These are volunteers. A group of Kellen art barbarians have come. All of them seasoned fighters. They wish to serve you under your command. Sure, let them join. Let the irregulars in. Why not? I'm letting the Hell Knights in. They're doing their own thing. You have so many curious things in your bag. Can I look? Can I see? Can you show me what's in your bag? Pulls out slimy, wormy creature. That speaks in a Canadian accent and says, well, actually, a lot. What can you tell me of your knight's formality? You were being followed. Of course you're being followed. The Hell Knights are the backbone to your one such figure. Alright. Appreciate the honesty. The words are unexpected. Thank you. What can you tell me about the Hell Knights? I don't care, actually. Thank you for speaking with me. I don't care because I think I already know everything that I need to know about the Hell Knights. And I am constantly made aware of the fact that I'm playing in the mornings before I go to work. And therefore I'm on a time limit. Where's Windowog? It's over here with the mongrels? Really? She's just allowed to be there? That is really neat. Looking about cautiously, Windowog watches the people around her, obviously displeased. At the moment she sees you, a sweet, deeply respectful expression appears on her face. Master, may I tell you again how happy I am that you spared me and allowed me to serve you? Hope you learned your lesson back in the caves. Yes, Master. I put myself entirely in your hands and humbly hope that under your leadership I will be able to gain true power and become worthy of your respect. It is all I dreamed of. Are you accustomed to new power? Oh yes, such incredible power. The gift of demons can't compare to it, just as demons themselves can't compare to you. Used to think Hosilla was your leader, but Hosilla? She was a nobody, and I was never loyal to her. She lacked the true power you have, and I'm only willing to offer my obedience to a true leader. How can I trust your words? Master, you defeated me, grabbed me by the scruff of my neck, and made me face my own weakness. I will remember that lesson forever, and will never again dare stand in your way. Please give me a chance to prove it. Allow me to kill a dozen, 100,000 enemies in your honor. What do you think of life on the surface? Ways the uplanders seem strange and even silly at times. But if a hero like you, Master, was born among them, I am ready to become one of them and adopt their way of life. Don't you regret the things you've done? All I regret is that I didn't realize your true greatness from the beginning and that I dared to fight against you. With lads, I think it might be near impossible to fix her. I think fixing her is going to be a real terror. Does this mean you're no longer nethers? Not fully uplanders. You're not the only mongrel on the surface. Do you have any plans? You have too high an opinion of me. To be honest, I never had less of a plan than I do right now. I thought everything would be simple. We'd go to the surface, become crusaders, somehow figure things out later. But later is now. Saul tells me not to rush things, but he always says that. If I listen to him, I have moss growing out my ears before a single thing changes. As long as you're our leader, there's always hope. I'd rather do all that without Windowlog breathing out down my neck, but that's your decision. I won't argue with it. I'll just make sure that when she does stab you in the back, she won't have time to sink the blade in too deep. Have to go visit my wife. Gotta go visit Arusha. Is she busy doing calibrations? Can I wait a minute? I'm in the middle of some calibrations. Drawing her ruby eyes away from the passers-by, Arusha looks at you. It's good that you're here. Shall we be silent here, together? Do you like the silence? I used to talk a lot before, and all of it was a lie. My words ruined so much. I like the silence more now. What do you think of the powers? It's a great temptation. I don't know if I should be trusted with such power. I certainly wouldn't trust myself with it. When you have so much power, it's easy to decide you're a god and the mortals are your toys. Perhaps I should wait until after we defeat the forces of the abyss. But that's precisely what these powers are for. She thinks for a moment, then speaks softly. You take a great risk. I'm not sure I can handle temptation. It's hard enough as it is. We're on like date 3. She wants to like sit down and people watch silently together. Beware the succubus. Oh, I'm fucking being aware of the succubus. Absolutely, don't worry about it. I'm so aware of the succubus.
Sometimes it feels like I don't have one.
I am.
Alright. And now I think I can go to... Ah, shit. I have to... I got 2 other companion quests coming up. I have, I was going to replace Greybore with Regional, but... No, we gotta get Ulrich back in. Because we gotta go to his place. We gotta go to his folks. I don't want to go to my court. I don't want to do the Azada thing. Suddenly, I really don't. Actually, not even suddenly. I don't really feel like it. It's like as soon as like, oh, transform 30 objects. It's like, ah. You know, the Aeon was all about just like, become lawful, rewrite the world as it should be. Like, oh man. This, exchange 30 objects, turn 30 things into candy. They're all so fucking infuriating too. Like, they're all like stupid idiot children. I'm so glad you're here. Forgive the chaos. Let's start where you try to decide to use song. Looks Kendra lifts a hand. Oh, what's the fuss about? This is the part where I alone tell the commander how far from reaching common ground we are. We're choosing the theme for the future song. I actually suggested we make this decision together, and do not expect you to lead such chaos. After much arguing, we narrowed the choice down to 3 options, then it got stuck. The first one was the battle march, which speaks for itself. The second one was a song about life and nature's renewal. The third one was a song about heroism, both personal and that shared among brothers in arms. We'll never come to an agreement, and I've already broken my least favorite lutes over their stubborn heads. Please judge which is best. Give me a heroic song, whatever. Playing Cult of the Absolute while walking into my own like court and like, here we go again. I fucking hate these guys. There we go. You do not transmute potions. You transmute random ass objects into cheese. Edible thingamajig. Shiny thingamabob. Excellent. Incredible. Whoa, I almost talked to somebody. Whoa, I almost interrupted. Oh, they don't care about the loot. They don't care about the toy loot. Alright, I think I have like all the 30 things. Alright, cool. Who is it I'm going to? Like Scaranthor or the Rock Cleaver? Oh, it's this guy. Hey tree guy. Hey tree brother. The amount of intoxicating drinks you've imbibed is equal to an amount of water 100-year-old oak would need in a week, my good lady. If only your mind weren't so fogged, you'd realize by now that I'm right. You said there was beneath your dignity. How are we not turning our trees into drunkards? She's trying to poison us. Well, not precisely. It's not us she wants to stop, but rather our endeavors. Why tell me a fib and say... I heard that... I hate them all. I hate all the individuals associated with the Azada questline. I hate all of them. What kind of trees? This is a miserable. Where's the prismatic spring? Hot spring. Just do force, whatever. Dude, Ivu? I found 30 mosaic pieces. Shit. Well, I guess I just like have to keep the edible thingies. Like, these edibles ain't shit, dude. Try the trace to teleport twice. Surely you don't mean we teleported TV until the champion of the gods, Crusaders, Knights, Commander are different to a random point in space with no way of knowing exactly where we did. That's exactly what you did, you idiots. You're back. What was it like? Was it beautiful? The ritual brought me to a Relu's laboratory. That heartless minion discarded. That can't be. We made a mistake. There's no reason we can't try again this time. No way, I'm not teleporting or referring to an unknown destination ever again. We'll try once more if we can improve the ritual to make it more predictable. Honestly, I'm not sure it can be done. Don't you miss the city? People used to pack into the square to hear you sing. Hilly, you're hilarious. Of course I don't. What destined bard would actually miss the city? It's here that I have all of you in a magic garden in the middle of the world wound. But even if I didn't have that, even I was entirely alone. I could always sing from the clouds and the winds. Suddenly, Arushula stops and steps behind you. She looks rather embarrassed. She's cute! She's adorable! My wife is cute! My wife is adorable! There's someone I'd like you to meet. Points at her like Will Smith. Actually, hang on a minute. Hold up. I know what I'm commissioning. I know what I'm commissioning an artist. I know what I can buy an artist for. My wife. Arisha's eyes go wide as she clasps her hands in a defensive gesture. Hi. I know who you are, and you probably know who I am. It looks even more flabbergasted than when your powers transformed the ridge into a flowered garden. You! I recognize your voice! You're the one who sent us those visions and warned us about that attack in Conubris. You're... a demon, Arusha says in a sad, quiet voice. The demon who helped us and was able to use Des's magic. I'm at a loss for words. What's your name? Why'd you start helping the Crusaders? Why don't you come over to tea someday? Do demons even drink tea? Oh, there's so many things I want to ask you. As the young man gushes, hey, hands off, my wife. It's my wife. My wife. Arushula's hands loosen their grip and she smiles weakly. My name is Arushula. I'll certainly take you up on your offer if I have some time to spare at the raids with the commander. I'm so thrilled to meet you all. Arushula turns to you and whispers, Thank you, Tilfa. Those three were the first mortals who listened to me and believed me. So bright and lively, all three of them. I had no idea what they think when they find out the voice from their dreams belong to. I still have to tell them what I've done, how I murdered a dozen priestess before becoming what I am. Still, I'm glad they didn't spur me at first sight. What's the general mood? They do whatever the fuck, I guess. Alright, am I legally allowed to leave my court? Am I allowed to like leave behind all these like stupid idiots? These unlikable creatures. These creatures of unfathomable idiocy. Just, you know, slowly walk to the exit. You must first gather your party before you can go forth. Wait, let's see how things right, why didn't I talk with Irabeth? If an angel can fall, does that mean a demon can ascend? All things are permutable. All things can change. All things have a way with themselves. All things can change states of matter. Taking care of the dragon. Find out how the demon snuck up on us. And then I can't talk with her about anything else ever again. Blackwater Clan. Magical Shades. Location of Ivory Sanctums. To Window Web. Above the clouds. Wait. Things that are good friends are waiting for you on a ridge not far too early. I've already been there. Right? Damn it. Turns out I wasn't free to leave my court. Turns out my court still has useless bullshit for me. I apologize that I don't have the same whimsy. Hey, we're so silly, aren't we? Oh, oh. It's like a fucking clown episodes in Homestuck or some shit. Every single time. Mistress Ola Davara, the alchemist. You see the commander of the Corner Ridge. Rumor has it she's been working on a new experiment. Mistress, I just talked with her. She has nothing for me. She is nothing to me. And I guess I'm just like waiting for like that guy to finish his mosaic because I thought that I could give the mosaic pieces to him and also the sculptures to the guy. I guess it doesn't matter. I guess I don't particularly care at the end of the day. Can you move your slow ass any slower? Please, I want you to move to the area exit even slower. I want you to walk. I want you to shake your boot. I want you to like present butthole. I want you to show hole while you're doing this. While you're like very slowly jogging into place. All right. I want to go to Heaven's Edge first. We put off Darren's quest for too long. Visit the court and talk to her. I ain't talking to shit, dude. I ain't talking to nobody. They're all exhausted. Not for the wings. I could have set you up in the family. Nobody would have suspected a thing. I don't want to steal things, but calling someone family, that'd be nice. You can call me family. I'm husband. I'm husband. I'm husband. Husband's family. My wife. Wife. Wife, I'm husband. Alright, let's see if we have music here. Pause. Pause, champ. Hold up. Do we have music? Does this game allow us to have music?
My not so numerous, but nonetheless dearest guests. About a year ago at my last birthday party, I assured you all that I nurtured a deep-seated hatred for boring people who give protracted speeches in the misplaced belief that their inner thoughts are of any interest to anyone but themselves. Now I am a whole year older and also a full-fledged crusader, an honorable position that requires me to be as dull, pedantic, and vexing as I possibly can. Therefore, a speech it is.
All right, hold on. I gotta like check volume. I'm gonna check volume real quick. So you're not gonna like hear anything for a little bit. You're not gonna hear anything except for the like awful, like what even range am I tones of me. You can at least like hear him, right? Okay, yeah, sure. All right. It works. The volume works.
The revered cleric Nestrin, my guardian and tutor, often told me that those who live a sinful life may expect to join the abyssal hordes after they die. This is why their path is the most despicable of all. A part of their soul may return to Mendev in the abominable form of a demonic invader.
Is it like is it like bad of me for me to say like, oh, this guy sounds like a BuzzFeed YouTuber? This time on Daily Dose of the Internet, we show you like 5 different kinds of abyssal demons. You see, this abyssal demon came from whenever I drank too much wine.
Every time we see a demon, we might as well think about it. What if this wretched creature used to be your great-great-grandfather? What if certain parts of this pointy-tailed beauty used to belong to your pious cousin? They say that the demons represent the sins of the souls they are made of. Succubi emerge out of lustful souls. Vandals turn into Abracandilu. Gluttons become Nabasu. I, for one, am determined to commit as many different sins as possible, so that the distributive mechanism of the abyss breaks when it tries to decide what to do with my soul. You, my dearest guests, will be my assistants in this complicated task. Eat, drink, and indulge yourselves in whatever vices you can. Let nobody leave this house as righteous as they entered it.
Yippee! How interesting. Did you find anything? What do we need to do? That's the hardest part. I need to dive deep in the past of this place, which requires casting several digit spells for some time. It would be very convenient for me if nobody interrupted the process, especially the Count himself. So how do I distract him? I don't know. Got it. Distract Darren. Can I at least like talk with Social? Nope. Lan? Sela? Alright, Darren. I've always considered myself an aesthete, not a hero. When Doomsday comes, I thought I'd pour myself a glass of 100-year-old wine. Sit in the front row, just watch the world burn. Playing the violin was also an option. I'll be damned if I know. Sometimes those causal. Make him work on his birthday. You are still my field attaché and plenipotentiary. Something, Count? I demand a report of all your work so far in half an hour. The morally, religiously repressed character discovering fun for the first time. And then being forced to go like, well, I really like this, but also like I probably shouldn't. Maybe in moderation. Maybe every once in a while. Maybe it's like, maybe you know maybe moderation is actually not that bad. Actually, maybe just like once in a while, it's not that bad. Turns out, you know, maybe it's relevant. A report? Fine, you shall have your report. Ursula, wife! Nature screams the destruction the demons bring upon the land. You can't just hide it under decorations. Wife. Wife. Alright, you'll get ready. Distract Darren in the yard. The hum of voices, laughter, and music fills your mind. Then the visions come, fragmented and hazy at first, but before eventually coalescing to reveal a single face. It is a woman of stunning, heavenly beauty, and her delicate features instantly tell you who she is. The family resemblance to Darren is obvious. My dear guests, the Lady of Heaven's Edge welcomes all of you today. I hope this day is as bright for you as it is for me, because on this day, my only precious, sometimes arrogant but utterly beloved child was born. A child is usually a reflection of their parents and caretakers. Countess, will you allow the humble tutor of this young man to address the guests of the man of the hour as well? A new face appears. It is a handsome old man with a strong, dignified posture and a voice that emanates power. Can't we just have one day without your sermons? It's my birthday after all. 10 years ago, the young Darren had an utterly angelic appearance. His table manners and expression lack the dignity of a true angel, however. Day, I'm sure the revered Nestor only wanted to hug you and offer his best wishes on your birthday. Wait, what's that noise? The shrill laughter rings in your ears and reverberates to the base of your skull. In the vision, a Lilitu appears before the guest of the estate and gives them an exaggerated, scornful bow. The sorceress of evil has come to your celebration, mortals. Do you prepare a treat for me too? What do you want, Spawn of the Abyss? I've already done everything I wanted to. Hey, you doddering cleric, look around. Don't you notice anything odd? The plague is in your wine, in your food, in the air around you. In your blood. Soon you will all die. Pray to your pathetic goddess and call upon your healing powers all you want. They're not going to help you. Nothing will help you. I will give you a chance to see it for yourselves. And when I return, the grave realization will have already sunk its teeth into your throats. I love watching mortals in their final desperate hours. The demon finishes her speech with an air kiss to Darren, making him freeze in horror and disappears. Table manners are a tool of the oppression. Table manners make sure that you don't sit in an area and have to listen to people fucking open their mouths and like slop their fucking teeth, their tongues around and go. And just like want to like battle the fucking doom music in your head, like the white noise in your head that comes out of like having to hear people's fucking mouths as they like fail to eat because all their food is like going outside of their mouths because they can't fucking eat right. Like, why do we have school shootings when we couldn't have like McDonald's shootings instead? First appearance of the disease of the Lilitu, one of the many sisters of the accursed Minago. So far, everything I've seen matches the official version of the events. What now? I'm talking like 50 forks to eat a steak type of table manners. That's just like rich people shit. Which, you know, is always condemnable. It's just like rich people eccentricity bullshit. It's like, It's like, yeah, you know what? Anything that a rich person does is considered depression. Why would they do anything except for make fun of the lower class and the poor? It's like, dude, just like take a knife and maybe a fork. I often eat like almost everything with a spoon. So I would like take a spoon and like cut into a steak. If I cannot cut a steak with a spoon, then I don't want it. Because if that steak requires like a knife in order to be cut, then like I'm not going to like put that much effort into biting it. That feels like too much effort in my mouth. Alright, Darren, what you got? Your report is on the table. I'm absolutely confident that you won't be able to persuade Socio to draw a portrait of you. A nude portrait. You know? That sounds like a fine idea. Our cleric will surely turn down a direct request. But if I tell him that we could sell the portrait at a charity auction, why have I never thought about selling my nude portraits at a charity auction? It will cause a huge scandal. Today on Daily Dose of Darren, tries to get a nude portrait of himself. Oh, an actual picture of himself and his mother. This vision may be rather difficult to watch. I don't know, seems pretty easy to me. Young Darren stands motionless by the Countess' bed. His face is pale with fear, and for a good reason. His mother's heavenly beauty is gone. Her smile, once beaming with vitality and happiness, looks more like the grimace of a corpse. Only her golden hair still glows, a sad reminder of the healthy young woman she was just a few hours ago. Mother? Can you hear me, Mother? Dave, my boy, how'd you get here? The Countess's voice is fading. Don't come any closer. This disease. Mother, listen. The revered Nestor's has sealed the gates. He says that he won't let anyone leave the estate. If the plague reaches the larger settlements, nobody will be able to stop it. He claims this is why the demons attacked us in the first place. They knew that we would call upon the strongest clerics to heal us, and those clerics would catch the disease and die as well. The fat baron and his family tried to escape, but 3 armed paladins barred their way and said that they would not let him go. Mother, we need help. Cadabras is full of clerics, wizards, and demons, who knows what else. They might know how to stop it. We need to get there as soon as possible. We must obey the revered Nestor. We are the lords of Mindev, and we must protect our people. If the plague reaches Cadabras, thousands of innocent people will die. I don't care about any innocents. You're ill, Mother. You're dying. You must tell them to open the gates and take you to Cadabras. They will listen to me, but you're the Lady of State. They can't refuse you. I can't. I must leave, my dearest. Don't lose hope. You can still... Now I have an answer to one of my many questions. Nobody went to Cadabras in search of help because the revered Nestor didn't let them. He valued the safety of the city more than the lives of his flock and his estate. What a difficult choice it must have been. Was there really no other choice? Who can say? They could have sent one of the paladins to bring help for Cadabras, assuming the Night of God was... The Night of... That the Night of God? Oh, the Night of the... What oh, fuck you. I've never been in the revered Nestor's position, but I know the price of difficult decisions. Now we gotta go to the Great Hall. We gotta clear this shit out. Gotta clear out the big center area.
Follow me.
Holy shit, that was suddenly very loud. Oh, hang on a minute. Clear purpose. Allows the wearer to cast healing spells without provoking attacks of opportunity. Perfect for our heal slot. An exhaustive enumeration of Count Darren Arinde's activities submitted for the approval and edification of the eminently respectable and highly esteemed Knight Commander of the Fifth Crusade. Indulged in a number of gloriously naughty revelries in this particular order. Dreams of sexual intercourse with the beautiful elven princess, 1 hour. Dreams of vigorous sexual intercourse with a squad of muscular southern mercenaries, half an hour. Dreams of sexual intercourse with Her Majesty the Queen before, on, and under the royal throne in the Grand Palace in Rosien, 15 minutes per act. Dreams of enjoying a barrel full of Kionan wine, a soft feather bed, and a fine 3-course dinner, 2 hours, including break to sustain myself with some uplifting, nutritious arming rations. Dreams of Mindev's bright future where the strict doctrines of the Church of Iomade are abolished, and dull faces and boredom are punishable by death. 10 minutes, interrupted by a sudden twinge of sadness and dismay. Fair enough. It's like every time Darren's an asshole, I'm just like, just kind of like nod your head back and forth. Yeah, fair enough. Stop trying to talk me into this. You have neither heart nor conscience, Darren. Even the noble idea of charity becomes a farce when you touch it. Hey, Windowog. Surely this game isn't like suddenly way too loud and incomprehensible, right? Ember, what you got? So much food here! If I let Sue eat everything she wants, she'll become twice as fat and she won't be able to fly anymore. Door's been sealed.
Make way.
Surely the volume is okay. Surely it's just like hopping into a club and being like having your eardrums blown out, right? Where's Darren? There he is. Oh, there! That raw socio refused to sketch me in the nude for charity, but it didn't upset me too much. Faces he made while explaining the idea were well worth it. Looked very much like a pious matron being confronted with a talking male organ, one that was 2 foot long being held aloft by a pair of golden angel wings. You having fun, Darren? The past would resurface and make itself known. But it seems even ghosts don't wish to attend the parties anymore. What can we do to liven up the evening? He's definitely, like, throwing himself into a life of hedonism to cover things up. But it's time for a drinking contest with Ulbrig. I lost the odd contest in my day, but never a drinking contest. The first time for everything. Let's drink until one of us falls unconscious. Let's drink until one of us falls unconscious from the amount of fucking noise that's happening. Go on, Ulbrig. Do it, Ulbrig. I'm always cheering for my boy Ulbrig. Another round. Put it in the bottle. I didn't approve that. Let's shit. Why didn't I bet you lose? Guys, I don't feel so good. Finally, some fucking peace and quiet. That's all I needed. Just a little bit of peace and tranquility. I was not built for this party nonsense. This is how I know for certain that something like me and Darren would never work out. He would be spending like half his days going to parties and stuff. Like every single like date idea would be like something like debaucherous and like nah, I don't feel like it. Charity is a tool of oppression. Charity is a symptom of oppression. It's like a... Oh God, what is it? What do you call the people that... It's people like Spider-Man that do good outside of the outside of a system. Like every single time that those people come up, it's not that like what they do is bad, but like their altruism is not bad, but like the reason, like them feeling like they need to do so is bad. So like charity exists because somebody has like too many resources and they're like taking them from someone that needs them and they are not giving around. So like not everyone has access to all these resources that someone else would have, and that's just the way it is. It can be fixed. It can be unoppressed. The people just you know, that's like every single time that like someone does something medically related, it's like, oh well, this really important animator need to have a GoFundMe for his hospital bills. It's like, we celebrate the... Damn it, why am I unable to like think of words? Why am I unable to do this shit? We celebrate the people getting rescued from the orphan crushing machine. Meanwhile, the orphan crushing machine is still there. Let's take another glimpse of the past. What if I just like look up Spider-Man? Can I like look him up in the on the fucking Wikipedia? Would it like give me the word that I'm looking for? No, never. They would never. A ripple of laughter flows through the hall. It begins as a sweet, charming chuckle, but then turns into a rasping cackle that makes Darren huddle even deeper into his corner. Why are you running from me, my sweet prince? Come on, let me touch you. I'll give you... Get away from him, demon! Let the boy go. By the blade of the inheritor, you touch him over only my dead body. You are pathetic, old cleric. Are you the guardian of this charming little prince? You guarded him in vain. The disease is already circulating in his blood, and soon he will erupt before your very eyes. You won't be able to help him. And I can at least make sure his death is beautiful, clean, and sweet. We'll see about that. Something is wrong, Commander. My spells are not working as expected. This is as if some kind of supernatural explosion occurred here 10 years ago, blending everything together. Magical auras, emotions, and memories. I'll try again to read it. Give me a moment to focus. I will try to channel my visions and feelings to you as accurately as possible. Darren, my boy, what's going on? The Order's muscular shoulders suddenly begin to shake. The vision he is channeling does not change, but you feel something enormous and chilling suddenly infiltrate the reality around you. The presence of this nameless being becomes almost palpable. Some alien entity is talking to him. Hurry, old cleric, stop him right now. Do you really want to see what happens when... Save me? Can you save me? The presence thickens into something more tangible. The entity is silent, but you feel your blood pulsing in your temples, and each beat brings a new image, or rather a new notion. Help brings a feeling of relief and safety, and exchange makes the pulse stronger, more demanding. Gate and secret come immediately after. The images become heavier, almost visible. Secret, keep the secret, otherwise death, 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 death. The gruesome images whirl through your mind, filling with pain and fear. And then it all starts again. Help, exchange, secret, death. Nastrin stretches out his shaking hand, suddenly looking like a doddering old man instead of a mighty cleric imbued with holy power. Darren, wait! I think you're about to let loose is even worse than these demons. Darren's body is quivering like a taut bowstring. His eyes dart from the cleric to the demoness, who is frantically casting protective spells. Demons? Saint, I'm so fed up with all of you! Burn! And then they all came at the same time. The Elder opens his eyes with a groan, then gets back on his feet. His legs are wobbly, his eyebrow is cut, but he seems not to notice. Sincere sorrow is written on his face, as well as a strong hint of horror. What a misfortune. What a disaster. Everything is far worse than I imagined. Do you understand? Worlds Against You? Power of the House just came on, and you were here at the start of the stream? So like as soon as you like click the first, like the power wound out, Zeus said like, nope. Unfortunate, you hate to see it. But hey, Kira, you're here now. Welcome on in. You made your way to the front row seats, like near the end of the stream. I think I fixed all of my audio. I think I have my audio at a level that I can appreciate. And I'm a fool for having spent like 9 hours in the fucking Pow World yesterday, as opposed to like turning on my stream and playing Pathfinder for another 10 hours. It's like I'm a fool. I could have been playing more Pathfinder. Why do I have to have like 2 different obsessions that that both take a whole bunch of time? Also, I think Pow World updated, so I might have to like restart the server. Hold up a minute. If you got on right as soon as I got off, entirely plausible. Restart server. Server market is stopping. All right, game updated. Server updated. Sick. The Inquisitor slowly exhales through clenched teeth. It says in a low voice, still massaging his temples. Yes, I know. Damn it, my thoughts are astray. I will try to explain everything to you in full detail. Many living things are capable of performing the most extraordinary feats, good or bad. When a deadly threat looms over them, 10 years ago, the Count found himself quartered in every sense of the word, and he allowed some alien entity to intercede for him. It frightens me that all my experience as an Inquisitor is completely useless on this case. It does not resemble anything I've ever heard or read about. This entity, I think I will call it the Other, possesses uncanny power. It was capable of instantly killing 3 greater demons, a mighty cleric, and a host of other mortals. You saw everything yourself. What's even worse is that this entity, this Other, it's still here. Leotor takes a long pause. His gaze is drawn to the chamber where all the guests are laughing and dancing. Darren's eloquent voice rises above the music for a moment. He's asking someone to bring more wine and add more logs to the fire. I don't know exactly what this creature is, and I don't know what it did to the Count. It turned him into a gateway. The Other is not inside the Count's body. It is not directly controlling his mind. That's why there are no obvious signs of possessions, but it is looking through his eyes. It treats him like a window into our world, and it can instantly step through it to wreak whatever havoc it desires. Does Aaron know about this? Yes, of course it does. Did you hear what the Other tried to convey to us? Help in exchange for a secret. Death. Death to those who know the truth. It wants to have an opportunity to use the Count as a gateway without anyone knowing. This is what made Darren deny that he remembered anything about the conclusion of the events at the Heaven's Gate, at the Heaven's Edge. What might the Other want? That's the strangest thing about it all. It came to this world 10 years ago and it's still here, right? All this time it's been watching through the eyes of the Count. Had it, for instance, wanted to kill Her Majesty the Queen, it would have had plenty of opportunities to do so. The Count can get close to practically every influential figure in Mendev, but the Other refuses to act. Or its interests lie in some other sphere. I think that the Other is like one of the reasons why Darren is also like pursuing a life of hedonism. Like his thing is like trying to experience as many things as possible, and I think he might just be like showing off for the Other. But also he's like totally into it, so like who cares? So like he's totally fine with it. So excited. It said there were 2 people online. I'm also... Oh, holy shit. Excuse me. I rolled my computer chair over my controller cable. And it like became fucking impossible to roll off this small cylinder. Could the other be the reason why my companions kept finding severed heads among their belongings back in... Excuse me? When did this happen? This is news to me? It seems very likely. I am almost certain you're right. People tend to lose their heads when they get too close to Count Rinde anyway. I do apologize. That was inappropriate. Perhaps your gruesome findings are the heads of some cultists who tried to kidnap the Count during the Canabra slaughter. Or perhaps they provoked the other in some other way. I must do something. Yes, now I understand Father Destrin perfectly. I must make a crucial decision despite a dearth of information. The Inquisitor falls silent for a while. Then he looks you right in the eye. Commander, first and foremost, I must apologize to you. Second, I must ask you to keep this secret. What are you sorry for? For dragging you into this mess. See, the other, an entity of immense power, stated very clearly it would kill anyone who found out the truth. Anyone who knows that the Count is actually its living gateway. I suppose this secret is currently known to 3 people in Galarian. You, me, and Count Darren. And that means... The Order gives you a crooked smirk and shrugs. And why should I keep it a secret? As soon as the Count finds out that we know his secret, the other will understand it as well. We do not know what it is and what exactly is the scope of his powers, but we do know that it would dispose of anyone who might reveal its existence. I've made a decision. I will not tell anyone about the discovery we've just made, not even the Queen or my superiors. Instead, I will immediately go to Nerosian and sift through all the archives of the Inquisition in order to find out what exactly we're dealing with and how it can possibly be defeated. May also make some cautious inquiries in other places, including Absalom. Still, I will not reveal the truth until I have found at least some reliable information. I'm asking you to do the same. Specifically, do not say a single word about our investigation to the Count himself. Alright. Yeah, sure. I can just not talk to the Count Darren about something? Easy. My wife! 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 I want to leave. This place doesn't feel right. You know what? I'm totally okay with leaving. You want to blow this popsicle stand, wife? Let's get out of here. You know what? Take me by the arms. I will guide us out of here. And then we go to like someplace else that isn't all right. Alright, who's fatigued? Hands up, who's fatigued? Nobody? Cool. 16-hour march to go someplace across the river because there's no bridges there. We don't have the infrastructure.
I learned this from my grandpa.
All right, let me like take another look at you. Can I give you anything whatsoever? Can I give you any... Oh, wait, hang on a minute.
All they took from me, I'll take back.
Why do you only have 2 attacks? And why are they like middling? Why are they like okay attacks? Like... You're only slightly better than Darren, which is fucked up with a capital up. You're not as good as Woljif. Definitely not as good as my wife. You're only like way better than the wizard, than like the elf child. Whenever it comes to melee. Obrig, what are you? How do I make you better? How do I fix you? How do I give you more attacks?
How much longer, I wonder? Don't even try not answering me. If you fail me, you tricksy lump of rock, I swear on Pelura's backside, I'll crush you into rubble with my bare hands.
That's it. Show no mercy. Give you in.
Hear that? Show me up a second time, and there won't be a third.
Go on, get him.
Right.
Sick him. This time the stone responds instantly, not with a faint shimmer like last time, with a blinding light. You can make out a winged figure in the radiant glow.
Yes! I knew it! I knew it!
Well, let's go.
Go, you say? Let's run, say I. Let's fly.
Yeah, but like you still have to like wait for me to click on this. Like what if I instead choose to like climb back across this tree and like leave? What do you say about that, huh? What if I did though? Like I'm not gonna, because that would be like a dick move and I'm just like a chill guy, but like what if I did? What if I did make you wait just like a little bit harder for that?
Soot is restless. I wonder why.
Can't believe my eyes. It's like I'm back at Sarkoris. Let's go down there, Treef. They're giving me a panorama of the village. Most excellent. Thank you for this. I appreciate it. Well and truly, I do. Knowledge the world.
Don't even try to.
Failed. Never mind. Darren, you're a failure. You have no knowledge of the world. What about this one, Darren? Nope, you have no knowledge of the world. You're a failure. Once more, you have failed. But that, oh. Plagued horse? Something not right about that horse. Something must be good.
You called?
Who, me? I welcome your company.
I don't think I need to like buff up like this, but devoured horse level 2. Ah shit. It became a swarm. Decrepit boga swarm. Getting the carcass after the battle makes it clear that the horse was not plagued at all. It looks very strange though, as if it had perished long ago and some kind of parasite took over its dead body. Resident Evil... Which Resident Evil was it? Resident Evil 0 leeches? The fucking leeches are back? "10 years ago."
Make way.
Dude, Capcom, hire me. I'm an incredible voice actor. They're going to eat me.
I'm gonna rip them in half.
Nejus. Devoured citizen. Okay, so like the actual bodies themselves aren't that big of a threat, but the swarm is. The swarm is in fact a threat. What's this, Rod? Enlarged person? Wanda Good Hope?
Smear.
I will resist.
Yes, my wife. Destroy them. Destroy the little bugs. Trifter Fury. Make several force instead of attacking with all her natural weapons. The shifter can choose a single primary natural weapon and make a full attack with that natural weapon, gaining a second inner attack of -5 as if it was a manufactured weapon. All her other natural attacks and secondary attacks do not benefit from shifter clause. Additional attacks increase with the shifter. That feels like. That feels like the answer that I'm looking for. I feel like that's how I fix them.
Cover me, all right?
Mass bull strength? Excellent. Excellent, my lord. Can I demoralize the thin bogus worm? No, I cannot. No, but if you had looked at it, then you would have been able to say that. You would have been able to see that. It's immune to compelling effects.
Prepare yourself.
To that I say, shut the hell up. To that I say, how dare you talk to me?
This will be the stuff of legend.
Fine, I won't. That's right. Hey, Noid. Nice to see you.
Precision.
Oh my gosh, Darren actually hit something? Let's see. There we go. Maybe one day I'll be able to put Woljif in a position where he's able to make a full attack, and I'll be able to check on his claws. See if what it is that I'm doing is correct, or what it is I'm thinking is correct. Muffin cupcake things didn't turn out great. Unfortunate. We have like these pre-made or like preset batter things that come with like different flavors. And they're meant to be like either for muffins or for pancakes, but we like mix in pancake batter and like use that as like a base for different kinds of muffins. And this is how we can like get it to dilute just enough to like spread across more muffins, and while also still keeping like the flavor. Sorry, excuse me. Ow. Whilst also still getting all the like flavor of the muffins. Trying to learn stuff from scratch? Yeah. Scratch stuff works pretty well. And muffins are pretty easy as it goes. The only thing that I can't do from scratch is like the flour. It's like I'm not about to be able to grind wheat. I'm not about to be able to get that stuff myself, so I have to like go to my local grocery store, one of which has closed down for being too poor. I also like sometimes I often fuck up on the ratio of milk to flour, milk to batter. So like my muffins either have a they're either too granular or they're too soggy. It's a very fine line. Food desert incoming. This place, the mountain, was already kind of a food desert. Like there's now only like one grocery store to one grocery store that isn't like a Dollar General and like is in the county. So like everyone else is that it's like, okay, well, we're just gonna have to like drive up to like 20-minute drive up to like a bigger city to go to the Walmart. And it's like, man. But then again, those two grocery stores, the one that closed down and the one that's still open, were like kind of close together. One was just for one was just like cheaper and had like questionable meat. The other one's more expensive and has a Starbucks. I have generally gone to the more expensive one, mostly out of habit because it's easier to access it for me whenever I'm going back home from work. But the poor broke ass grocery store had like the most awesome chicken strips that I could buy in like a freezer and then like toss them in an air fryer, and they were great. And my bougie ass grocery store does not have that. I'm upset. I told you, no mages! The young Numerian woman shakes a lock of dark hair out of her face and casts a look of frustration at the big man in worn Numerian armor. She is breathing heavily after the battle. Come on now, Yisa. The warrior wipes the sweat from his brow on his broad hand and shakes his head. There is no irritation in his calm voice, only weariness. I receive reports about the hunger that moves at the south gate. I had no time to stop and think. I'll make sure that you do next time. Ugh, the stench of sorcery. She makes a show of wafting away the air in front of her face. I can hardly hear Serena through it. The goddess is displeased. Well, I'm sorry, Issa. Next time before I ride off, I'll have a good old think first, and I'll just let the demons run amok in Gudrun. And forgive me for stinking. Come the next bathing day, I'll make sure to scrub my armor. Her expression turns pained, and she raises her narrow hand sharply in the air. Enough! Talking to you is impossible. You're behaving like a barbarian, and in front of our visitors, too. Her amber eyes lose some of their frostiness as she surveys your party. I'm sorry you had to witness that. Someone may have forgotten how to act like a chieftain, but I still remember the laws of hospitality. Welcome to Gundren, travelers. Serena promised to lead you here, and here you are. So you're them, then. The outlanders from those hazy prophecies. If you come in peace, then you are well met. And welcome home. She smiles at Obrig. You were expecting us? She was expecting you. We both were. The great Serena caught the scent of one of your party during the heavenly hunt. Many nights passed. It was you. The moment you awoke, Serena knew. Oh, the spirit of old Sarkoris is strong in you. I can sense it now. Serena, you say? Never heard of that, goddess. That's no surprise to me. We got a lot of them. Well, had a lot of them, I should say, in the old days. Doesn't matter that you don't know our goddess. What matters is that she knows you. Can't argue with that. And if she knows me, maybe she knows my god as well. How'd I wrong Avar? Why won't he answer me? Who's Serena? You know her, trust me. Serena is one of the most remarkable beings you have ever met in your life. We'll talk about her later. Not here, not now. What kind of an answer is that? You're saying this Serena of yours brought us here? Then it must have been for a reason. Take us to her. Patience is a virtue. You will see, Serena. I'm sure, but it will be difficult. Fuck, I can't get the pacing on that right. Oops. Where are you fighting? We don't really know ourselves. We call those creatures the hunger that moves. Small demons stuff themselves inside the skin of a dead man, and off they go. Disgusting. They didn't always come so close to the town. We haven't had cause to look into them before now. What about the demise of Sarkoris? Oh, it happened a long time ago. 100 years have passed since the demon hordes destroyed our shining land. Not a day goes by that I do not grieve for it. My heart's wound still bleeds. I imbibe the pain with my mother's milk. Could you have imbibed something useful? Like which mushrooms are safe to eat, or when's the best time of year to plant turnips? And this man has the blood of Sarkorian chieftains running through his veins. You shouldn't have spent so long roaming as a sellsword, Sigvorn. The ways of those ungodly Numerians are too deeply set in your mind. You're both right in your own way, and you're both idiotic children in your own way too. You're arguing and needling each other just as we did in my clan. Can you finish that story? Sarkoris fell in a single night because it had turned a blind eye to the cult of Discari for too long, and the will of the gods had nothing to do with it. It was the will of Arila Vorlesh. Devious scum. That name! I don't want to hear it. May it sink into oblivion. After that one, how could anyone trust a mage? At the right time and in the skilled hands, any tool can be useful. Alright, so where are we? This is Gundren, a patch of barren land on the very edge of the world wound. A little town of refugees, and worth as much as beggars spittle on a country road. And our home, which we will fight for till the last drop of blood is spilled. I look at the two of you and I don't know what to think. Part of me feels like I never left home. You talk like we talked. You look like how you could be my own kin. At the same time, you're as strange as if you had just come down from the moon. And you're just as confusing for us. You and I look of an age. I might even be slightly older. But then again, you're also old enough to be my great-grandfather. You saw Sarkoris back when it was still green. It's enough to make your head spin. Should I talk to you like you're just another townsman? Or pay my respects to you as an honored ancestor? None of that. How'd it come to be? Can I just like... Cool. I'm Knight Commander. Let me take a look around town. Get me out of here. I get it. I get the gist. Something you must know without delay. You have appeared on our doorstep at a difficult time. An unknown sickness has swept through our town in recent days, and Sigvorn has quarantined Gundren's right bank. I wanted to heal the sickness using the power of the Great Serena, but Sigvorn won't even let me near the afflicted. He packed them all into one building and put a guard on that door. He sent off for a healer from Numeria. Now he's just waiting for them to arrive. Will the sick last that long? If only someone could convince that bull-headed man to let me help. But it's not just that. There's no way to reach the other bank now. I trust you will find a solution. I'll see you later at the wolf's home. Our conversation is still to come. Conceptually a really cool idea. Guy out of time comes back to a broken home, seeing like how his people would fare in the world wound after like a century of being busted and broken, seeing like all the different traditions broken down, seeing how they've like evolved, seeing how they've changed. It's like in Mass Effect you get the ability to recruit a Protean into your party, and he looks at the Solarian and says, "You used to eat flies." Or maybe it was a Krogan. Crosses close. Pulls close. Pulls close.
How much longer, I wonder?
Insane that guy is DLC. A little bit insane. I get it. I get why he's DLC. I get why he's not like normally available. But also like he's a really cool character. It's really cool to see all his interactions and like have like more Prothean lore. All right, Axeman. Shit. I can't. Excuse me, I have a character in my party that specializes in diplomacy. Darren, what the fuck are you doing? Yeah, persuasion. Where's... Wait, what? Yeah, like, what? The one time where I'm not allowed to use like the person that's best in my party for something. All right, cool. One thing they occasionally dip toes in 40k. Warp travel spits you out whenever. Trying to think about how I feel about it in general.
Trivial.
I think it's like I think the conversations that come out of it are interesting. It's like I'm reading through the Way of Kings, or like the Stormlight Archives specifically. Well, even more specifically, I'm on like the Rhythm of War. and one of the characters speaks with like someone that is like multiple thousands years old, and like one singular conversation has just like upset like centuries of theology. It's like, oh yeah, that's not the reason. This is why actually. And then in like the next book, another character who is like even older than that says like, oh yeah, so like this entire country that worships rocks and calls stones hallowed is because like people from the world that humans destroyed took a rock with them, and that was like one of their keepsakes from the world that they used to call home, that they like accidentally burnt to shit. Like they kept that rock on them, and like they said that was going to be like super holy or revered, like there was going to be like a thing for them. And everybody else is like, and you never told them this? You never told them why it is that they consider stones hallowed? He's like, I was thinking about getting around to it eventually. So like small conversations like that are kind of cool. But time travel is always like, whatever. Yeah, whatever. It's a place historically important for our kind, so we started worshiping it. You get like a like smaller but like very similar thing that happens with like Half-Life design decisions. It's like there was a developer that said like we spent like 10 seconds on a design decision that everyone else like took like 10 years to analyze, that everyone decided to analyze for 10 years afterwards. And I thought that was funny. I thought that was very fitting. Just as fitting as me looking at the clock and going like, oh yeah, I have to go to fucking work now. I gotta go now. Me and my useless ass has got to go to work. So thanks for coming in. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for being here. I gotta go now. I didn't do a last time on Pathfinder video this time around, because I spent all my spare time on Pal World. But I have plans to stream again tonight with I have plans to stream Peak with the goblins. It'll be fun, I promise. I'll make it fun. I'll make it funny.